New Country 103.7 WXCY. We are in Nashville. It is CMA Music Fest week, and it's brought to you by our friends at BNB Seafood in Elkton. And we are sitting down with a guy who is going to be doing a little baseballing with us coming up next week at the Blue Rocks. He's got the post-game concert Wednesday night, the 15th. Jordan Rager, what's up, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
It is good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
You were on our Country Chrysler performance stage. You did a little picking and grinning for us, and now we're excited to have you back after the Blue Rocks game because I know you're a huge baseball fan.
Yeah.
So come out, enjoy the game, and then we're going to do some music after.
It's gonna be fun, man. Baseball and music in the same day. I don't think there's a more perfect way to spend an evening. So.
I was going to say, and I know that you're a Braves guy.
Yeah.
You're a Braves fan. Your dad's a Cubs fan.
Yep.
Which means I like your dad because I'm a Cubs fan. But these guys are the Royals franchise.
Yeah.
And that's kind of in the middle. They neither compete with the Cubs nor the Braves, so you're kind of okay.
I actually pulled for the Royals last year in the World Series, so I guess I'm one of those bandwagon fans you always hear about. I was jumping on hoping they could win it. So.
And if you're looking for a cover song to do, Lord's Royals might be appropriate.
Maybe.
I mean, it would be a little awkward hearing you sing that song, I think. But you know what? Hey, we're better to break it out than a Royals minor league club.
I think Craig Campbell did it, and if he can do it, I'm sure we can too.
Oh, he could do it, yeah, of course. I mean, Craig Campbell.
Mm.
Well, let's talk about you. Let's talk about the Southern Boy duet you've got with Jason Aldean, which, first of all, congratulations. Getting Jason Aldean to be on anybody's song is quite an accomplishment. And here you are, first one out of the gate, and you got a little backup support. You got a little air support behind you on your first single.
Yeah, well, thank you, man. It was something that was talked about for a little while between me and Jason, but it was always like, hey, this will be fun. Maybe we do this one day. Mm-hmm. But we didn't know what song or when or even if it was going to happen. And everything just kind of fell together in the right place. I had this song, Southern Boy, that was going to be just me singing. It wasn't ever originally going to be a duet. And Jason just heard it and was like, man, I really dig that. I like the sound of it. I like what it's saying. And, the backstory is one that, will grab you. And it was a perfect storm that all just kind of fell together in the right time, right place.
And you and Jason obviously are both natives of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps too. It's become kind of like the Georgia Mafia. I call it in country music. You cannot swing a dead cat without hitting an artist who's from Georgia. You guys have such a robust scene that is just developing artists like yourself and Jason and you go down the list, all the people who have come from Georgia. What is in the water in Georgia that is producing such great music?
I don't know, man. I'm just proud to be one of the guys waving the flag for it, getting to do this thing. And, I'm proud of where I'm from. And I think if we're the Georgia Mafia, would that make Alan Jackson the Godfather?
It could be. Either he or Travis Tritt, another Georgian.
Yeah.
But I like Alan Jackson with he still has the mullet.
Yeah.
He has not let that go. And really everybody else, including Blake, has abandoned it.
Yeah.
I'd vote Alan Jackson Godfather. But I mean, think about it. Alan, Trisha Yearwood, you go down the list, even people who are active now like Zach and Luke and yourself and Jason and half of Florida Georgia line. And it's so incredible to see. It's what Texas was in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Has
kind of now moved to Georgia, and well, if it keeps producing artists like yourself and Jason and others, I say more good on it.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm glad to be one of the ones that gets to wave the flag for us. So,
well, we're excited for your show next week. Let's tell people where they can hook up with you on all the socials because that's kind of the way to discover artists and really kind of see the behind-the-scenes stuff you're working on.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, all that good stuff. And you can get all those links at jordanrager.com, JORDANRAGER.com.
jordanrager.com. And if you want to make enemies with him, call him Rager, call him Ranger. Just don't do that. Just call him Jordan Rager.
It's all right, man.
Or come and see him next Wednesday.
I get more surprised now when people get it right than when they get it wrong. So,
like they say it right, and you're like, whoa, he didn't screw that up.
Yeah.
He got that right.
He did his homework.
So. Hey, you know what? There's another guy that you know named Jason Aldean. Mm-hmm. There's about 1,100 ways that people were pronouncing his name early on. Someone named Shania Twain was called Shania and Shania and... So look, you're in elite air, my friend.
Absolutely.
Let him keep screwing it up because that might mean good things.
Absolutely.
All right, Jordan, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me, man.
We're here, CMA Music Fest in Nashville with WXCY.